Hi, I'm Sergia.
Hi, I'm Karen.
I'm Quiva.
We're Wyvern Lingo.
You're watching Toasted.
Girls, welcome to Groningen.
Thank you very much.
Have you ever been here before, actually?
No, I've never been. Quiva has, and so has Karen. But Quiva was.
You never been?
No, I've never been to Groningen, no.
Oh, have you not?
I was here before. I was here 3 years ago as Hozier's backing vocalist. We've never been here as Wyvern Lingo, so very exciting.
This is very exciting.
Is it an important festival, actually? Because, I mean, it is a bit of the beaten track. You know, even in Holland we think Groningen is far off, but you...
I don't think so. I mean, I to be honest, I haven't heard of another European festival on this scale. That might be my fault. But
Reeperbahn Festival in Hamburg is pretty good. Iceland Airwaves is pretty famous.
These are all new things to me. But yeah,
I have heard of those festivals, but in my head, Eurosonic is up there with them, you know. And it's been a festival we've been wanting to play, you know, ever since you went with Hozier, really.
Yeah.
And then we actually did do a gig in Rotterdam with him before, and I found the crowd like incredible. So I was dying to come back to the Netherlands. Yeah.
You girls have a new EP out, and what I love about your music is that, what I love about music in general is when music surprises me. And I must be completely honest, when I first saw the band, because you didn't get to listen, you see a band first, you go like, what are they like? I had a completely wrong impression.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is going to be close harmony and that's it.
Yeah.
But I was so wrong-footed.
Oh wow, yeah. I think for loads of reasons people probably think we're going to be something else. You know, because especially in our press photos, it's just the three of us standing there, and harmonies are definitely really, really important to us. You know, that's kind of why we bonded as 12-year-olds. You know, we could all harmonise with each other, and we've always loved harmony-driven music. So,
but you don't pursue it like this is the only thing you can do.
No, because for us the harmonies are a given, so that's something that happens anyway. And vocals are very important. But no, we're crazy into like classic rock, you know, at the same time, and like, you know, instrumental music.
We love like jamming together, you know. We love playing together. So that's the other side of it, I suppose.
I was always also really impressed by the beats that you find and the intros that you do, because again they put me on the wrong foot. It's like you think, okay, this is gonna start off like, it's totally different.
I mean, that sort of thing we have to rein in a little bit, because we always try to like keep ourselves interested, you know, and sometimes songs can end up just like
crazy,
you know, mad prog ballads, but so we have to kind of rein it in a little bit. But yeah, we always like, you know, going for something unexpected or something kind of like, you know, the kind of exciting chord or whatever. So like we really like alt rock, prog rock, but then we really like R&B. So all the kind of tastiness of R&B, but with the kind of unexpectedness of some jazz and some prog rock. Yeah.
I was, of course, listening to your music. First of all, I think there's not enough. I think this is a problem with a lot of musicians nowadays. They only release like 6 singles and that's it. And me, as a listener, I want more. I want albums.
We are doing our album. Straight after this, we have a little festival in Sweden in a couple of weeks. Then after, and then we're straight into studio. So we're going to record the album.
Did you girls already write all the songs? Are they done already? And you just have to record them, and that's it.
Little finishing touches need to be done, and then we'll record them. And
like we went full time 2 years ago as Wyvern Lingo, and then we've been writing we've been gigging a lot, but we've been writing essentially for the last 2 years. So what
I do hear a lot too is like, okay, I'm in this band, and I'm playing all the time, and I'm touring because I need money and I need promo, so I don't have time to write music.
Well, we've had kind of the opposite thing. We've been writing loads, you know. A lot of the gigs we've been doing. In fact, this is our first festival outside of Ireland and the UK. The only time we left Ireland or the UK before was to support Hozier in Paris. So this is a big deal for us to be here, to be honest. So we spent like we are 9 to 5 in our jam room, constantly writing music, constantly showing it. You know, and we're 3 songwriters, so there's a lot. Picking an album was hard work.
Difficult.
Must be a lot of fighting as well, because I mean, geez, or does it go? Is it easy?
No, we don't fight.
Yeah, we don't fight.
We've known each other too long.
No.
Like honestly,
so you
the face on you,
we might disagree, but it would never become a fight. You know, ultimately, we all want the best thing, and we're all like very aware of each other. I guess so. We never fall out really like that.
Our number one rule is, especially because there's 3 songwriters, you have to leave your ego at the door. Like you can't. There's no way you could be in this band and think that everything you write is amazing, and that no one else could have an input. Like I write stuff. I'll like half write a song and say, okay, I need you guys to work your magic here, because that's what the band is about. It's about writing together and
collaborate.
and like of course I'm sure we piss each other off. I mean, we're in each other's pockets so much, but 20 minutes later it's fine. You know.
Hey, I love Letter to Willow. The EP is great, of course, but the song is fantastic. The video is amazing. Is this actually a song which is pretty new for you girls, or is it already an older one?
I suppose we've worked on it a bit. It started off as a different kind of song, and then we went to a producer called Rob Kerwin. He has produced like PJ Harvey and Hozier and stuff, and we kind of just we were able to bring out like our R&B side and everything in that. So that was the stepping stone.
Well.
Yeah,
it's probably the poppiest song we have.
Yeah, it was like the first kind of EP that we were like, this is what we want to release, and so it's the starting.
To me, as an outsider, it sounds like this is the progression of you learning how to produce music and writing songs.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely felt like that. It's definitely, Letter to Willow is definitely a breakaway from anything we'd done before, and even anything we've done since. I mean, I guess it's just a different kind of a song. It's not necessarily the path they're going to keep following, but there are definitely elements of it that we really love. We're really proud of.
I don't actually. I mean, I think you girls have so many options and so many talents that there are probably no limits to what you can do music-wise. But to me, it was interesting to listen to how the music progressed, and actually, I think this song is outstanding.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Another song that I loved, Running, and it reminded me of, I don't know if you know these guys. I think they're from Bristol Nightmares on Wax.
No.
Is it like trip?
What are they called again?
Nightmares.
Nightmares on Wax.
Okay. On Wax. Deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice band. They have one. Well, they had one really good album, I think. Car Boot Souls, what it's called. And they also change their music style every once in a while. So this reminded me a little of them, and I thought maybe this is an influence, but I was totally wrong there.
Discovery.
Well, we did. I'm excited to listen to that. But when we recorded the other 3 songs on the EP, so Subside, Running, and East of the Door, we actually did that in Germany with a guy called Patrice Williams, and we were listening a lot to like Tricky and Massive Attack and stuff at the time. Portishead. So we were listening to a lot of like Bristol heavy trip hop stuff. And that definitely influenced a little bit.
It came out in the
so if that band or anything like their Bristol comrades, then then they're
Excited to check them out.
It's very soulful, I think, and the song is also very soulful, so I love that.
Definitely, yeah.
So sure wrote that one.
Yeah, I wrote that one.
Thank you.
Hey, so this is really good news. There's going to be more music. Of course, your music is on Spotify as well. Not enough songs, but you do get like, well, at least a million listens per song, which is fucking amazing, I think.
It was surprisingly some of the songs with the highest hits was an EP that we released ourselves 2 years before we went full time, and it was more DIY. We've definitely progressed a lot since then, but it's nice. That's why Spotify is great. It's because you don't necessarily need a big label or anything to promote it. People listen to what they want to listen to, and Spotify have been very good to us. They playlisted us on a lot of big international playlists. So yeah,
this is. I mean, we're at Eurosonic. It's also like a conference for the music industry, and one of the big topics is how can we use media since the whole media landscape has changed, and how can we promote music through media. And actually, I talked to a lot of people. They don't have a clue. They have no idea. Like, we normally have like an advertisement in the newspaper, but nobody reads newspapers anymore, and nobody watches TV anymore, and they're at a loss. So what do you think of this, and how do you tackle this problem?
I don't know. I'm in charge of the social media, but like, it's really hard to get people's attention because there's so much stuff coming out, So like, you can
have 1 million listeners. You're not doing so bad.
Absolutely, but that incidentally that might be because of a playlist, or there is so much more music coming out that it's hard to it's hard to keep people hooked in, that kind of way.
You pull it off. You write, maybe, and I always say, write a great fucking song.
I know, yeah.
If you do that, you'll get everybody's attention. It's easier than ever.
I hope so. I hope you're right. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it's luck and timing as well. I mean, if you release at a good time and there's nothing else, not nothing else, but if you
grab people's attention and there's nothing else getting in the way.
It's kind of exciting too. It gives the artist way more control over how you look and what you're doing and what you're doing. I mean, Queepa's in charge of all of our social media stuff, so everything you see online is very much us.
Yeah.
We're not doing any kind of PR stuff that we're not happy with. So it's quite. We're optimistic. We look at this as an advantage.
Looking at the videos, it's so fucking professional. To me, it seems like there's this manic, massive record company pushing you girls and doing these videos, and like, because it's so professional, it looks so good.
Thank you very much. Really? That I remember the Letter to Willow video. Karen and I were running late, which is classic, and we rang Saoirse being like, "We're sorry, we're running late." And Saoirse was like, "I feel like Rihanna." There's like makeup artists and camera crews, and this is ridiculous. We arrived in. Someone was coming in and taking our food order. Like, "What do you want for breakfast and lunch?" We're like, "What is this? What?"
Yeah.
So
we've
like,
never been involved in it. Like that video. So we do have a label, a small independent label, Rubyworks.
yeah, they're not a big like flashy label by any means.
It's like three lovely guys that we really like and work with very well. But they had massive success with Rodrigo, Gabriella, and Hozier, and lots of other great acts. So they're small and genuine, but they also, they know how to work it in the big industry, I suppose.
It's also the thing. I mean, you don't need a massive record company to have success, right?
Absolutely. I'd always recommend to go with a label that like are going to do the best for you as a band, and not don't sell yourself short and don't sell out. Basically, just you want somebody there who's going to be like how you both have the same interests and all that, so they're not going to change you.
Like, to be honest, we needed the last 2 years to figure out exactly where our sound was going, like you were saying, and our label were so great about that. They gave us the time and space that we needed, and if things didn't work, that was okay, and when they did, more of that. So we're really excited. We're very much looking forward to recording our album next month, and we feel confident about it, and it's all
Where do you see this go, actually, or where do you want it to go?
everywhere.
We're allowed. I don't know. I suppose every artist wants the world to hear their song, and so that's the plan. Really.
Ultimately, we just wanted to be sustainable. Do you know?
Make a living out of
Just a profit would be pay rent, that sort of thing would be great. That'd be great.
Because that's the reality, is there's less money in the industry now, I guess, because of streaming and stuff.
So, I'm just like wrapping this all up in my head. You wrote the album already. You're gonna record it, but then of course it has to be printed because there will probably be vinyl out. So this will take at least until October before we have our hands on it.
I think
You
so.
nailed it. Nailed it. I know.
Yeah,
But
kind of suck.
we might have a few sneaky releases before then.
Yeah, a couple of things.
So,
I'd love that.
yeah.
And also, you can't rush perfection, you know.
man.
You've got to make sure it's right.
The Beatles recorded their first album in a day, and the producer, I mean, come on, you can rush it if you want to.
But we're not the Beatles. We have to, there's a lot of bands you could compare yourself to, but we just don't work like that, like we're not the Beatles, we're certainly not the Rolling Stones, we're like, last night we were all really excited about going to bed. This isn't always strictly the way, but my boyfriend was like, what is wrong? Why aren't you going for drinks? The Rolling Stones will be going for drinks. Like, we just can't get away with that sort of thing.
A nice glass of wine, and then we hadn't slept. We left Ireland at 2:30 in the morning yesterday, and we kept going here, and we were so tired. Yeah, so we were pretty. Oh, well,
thank you very much. That's a bit of makeup for you.
The illusion
trickery.
of,
Pure trickery. I think we're gonna.
Can I get some of your makeup?
We're gonna
makeup
go
and coffee.
We're gonna go for a few drinks with Saint Sister tonight. We're very excited about that.
Do you know Saint Sister? They're another Irish band. They're very good friends.
Good friends of ours. We're gonna have a great time.
Yes,
So it's actually the Irish invasion here.
And our friends, the Eskies, are playing tomorrow night, and we're all gonna go there. And
tomorrow
have a
is
great
actually
time.
the Wyvern Lingo Christmas party. So we always try and have
Belated for Christmas, right?
Staff parties are always before or after Christmas.
So
Was this Christmas last year or the year before?
No, last year's when we had it in Sheffield.
When we went bowling and got very drunk with some of the Hozier crew, they had a great time.
Yeah. So tomorrow is our Christmas party after 9 o'clock. We have our last thing at 8. 9 o'clock.
It's our
We're going to change our schedule. We're going to follow you girls and see what happens.
Exactly do.
Hey, thanks so much for your time, and I can't wait for the music to be out.
Thank you very much.